Hi, I'm Helen Lewis, and thank you very much for subscribing to the Life Planner from Decision Design Hub. I've got a copy here, and I wanted to just walk you through it so that you know how to use it and you get the most out of it. So you will have received this nice plain blue planner, and I guess I've transferred mine into an A5 cover, and I just wanted to walk you through it. Ultimately, we're creating an opportunity for you to take the whole year, and we're breaking that down into quarters, and then we're breaking that into months, and then weeks, and then days. So I guess that's where I wanted to just start with. So when you open it, you have a whole year calendar, which is very useful. You can block out times for holidays or work commitments or things like that, so that areas like that. So you've got a nice big broad brush. You then also got your values, visions and goals. So that's a really great place to put your life context if you've done some further decision making with Decision Design Hub, or you just want to have your visions and your goals. And then over here on the other page, I've really made room for you to talk about how you operationalize those goals or ideas. And so what you've got to create, and a little bit more of an action plan. So what that looks like for you to be true to your values. Then we move into your year into quarters. So we want to transfer all your ideas for the year. Look, all the professionals seem to talk about 3 to 5 projects, major projects, and then 3 to 5 things every quarter, 3 to 5 things every month, 3 to 5 things every week, and then 3 to 5 things every day. So that seems to be that magic number to actually really distill down so that you're not overcommitting yourself in any stage of the planning process. And in this planner, there is the 4 key areas, which are the planning, the doing, the reviewing, and then the forward plan. So we're just going through the planning pages at the moment. And then from the quarters, from the year to the quarters, then there's some project timelines. So there's a project timeline and some project planning. And this one here is quite good because it actually talks about what does finished look like. So it's actually quite important to actually think about what does finished look like for you or the people you're working with. We then move from quarters to months, and then months to weeks. And so we can actually put down the weekly activity and put that into a weekly activity. Then we move through to the weekly schedule. So you then can actually work out your times, go down the bottom, down on the side here. So the times go down the side, and then you've actually got all the days, and you can put the day and the date up the top. And then down the bottom, I've actually made room for food as well, because sometimes it's really helpful and one less decision to make at the end of the day, what to have for dinner or what to provide, what to be putting on the menu for the day. And so you can actually write down your food and your meals and things like that down the bottom in the weeks. From the weeks, we then move into the doing pages, which are your day pages. And the day pages are great because we've actually got times from 5 till 10 o'clock. Not that we work all that time, but often we get up, we go for a run or we do something. And then it also allows us to block in some white time while we're awake. So these are like awake hours. And so I'm looking forward to having that. For me is really great because that allows me to really plan out my entire day. And then there's today's to-do lists. Then there's the detailed deadline tasks. Then there's the well-being. So just making a note what well-being activities you want to take with personal, business, home, and family. And then over the other side, there's a fairly good section of notes. And then there's the daily review, which is 3 good things. So what I like to let people do there is just really review the day. Well, what 3 good things happened today? Then I've also got the other daily part of the daily review, which is the woohoo, the best thing that happened or what really went well. And then the whoops, what didn't go so well. And then the way forward, which is what would I do differently? So where that continual learning can happen every day. Then from the day pages, so we work through all the day pages, but then at the end of every week or even every day, you can actually go to the habit tracker and track your habits. So these habits might be new habits, new values, new activities that you want to participate in or make happen in your life. So you can just tick them off as you do them, so that you can list them down the side and then you just tick them off for the day that you did them. Hopefully it's a tick most days, if that's what you want to do. And then from there, you can do a weekly review. So we've got a weekly review which has various questions asking you about your week, how you went, what you got done, then making sure we're planning for the next week. Then we go on to, and there's quite a lot of extensive questions. There's a quadrant there about how you're spending your time. And then you go on to the monthly review. So you review the month and just check in to see how you're tracking. And you know, looking at classic traffic light, you know, stop doing, start doing, and keep doing. And then we move on to the quarterly plan. So that means that we're then starting to really review the whole planning book. So this planner becomes the review process. You do review of what you've achieved and tick off those projects you've not nailed. And also, though, what you know is coming, so that we kind of do that review process with a view to look forward. And then, of course, there's the forward plan, next quarter's projects into monthly actions, so that we know how to then set up the next planner. So whether or not you've received the just the 1 month, or you've received the full planner and you're subscribing to the full year, the process is the same. And I really hope you get the most out of the planner and enjoy making your ideas reality. And thanks for your time. Cheers. I'll just finish the video.